Alright, welcome to Just Magic the Gathering. I was actually looking to do a pack opening. I did notice that 80% off on the daily deal is pretty good. Most of these cards I don't even recognize or they're not even currently legal, but some of them look pretty nice. Either way, I was heading to the store to pick up 3 packs of Tarkir. With 3 packs of Tarkir, I should be able to work my next ring. So I should have 6 packs now. I don't expect anything really new or fancy in here. It's an uncommon. 2 uncommons and a common. Because yeah, most of these I should have basically had all of. Or expected to basically have all those. My set is almost full and I'm really working on just finishing it out. So as far as Lorwyn, I only got 2 new cards, a Kithkin. When this enchantment enters, create 2 1/1 green and white Kithkin tokens. And for 5, create a 1/1 green and white Kithkin token. So for 3, you get 2 tokens out of the deal. And for 5, it's perpetual tokens. I kind of like the looks of that. We're going back to doing, like, you could almost do like a token Kithkin deck. So that's not the first one I've seen that does tokens. And I have a legendary elf druid, Tristan, the Callous Cultivator. And he flips into Tristan, Penitent Color. He has Death Touch both ways. Whenever this creature enters or transforms, mill 3 cards. Then if there's an elf in your graveyard, you gain 2 life. Whenever this creature transforms, mill 3 cards, then you may exile an elf from your graveyard. If you do, each opponent loses 2 life. That actually looks kind of interesting or fun. Or going back to like a black and green deck, you kill my creatures, but even if my elves end up in my graveyard, I can do you damage. So, black can be mean. I expect most of these to be new. This will be only my, I think, 6th and 7th pack opening on this. Just trying to remember, this is probably would actually be my 4th and 5th. When this artifact enters or leaves the battlefield, create a 1/1 colorless robot artifact. Sacrifice this artifact and it deals 3 damage to target creature. I like seeing the full art. Or the full border. Rhythm of the Wild. It's green-red. Enchantment, creature spells you control can't be countered. Non-token creatures you control have Riot. A creature with Riot enters the battlefield with your choice of +1/+1. Counter or haste. Yeah. I like that. And since if they play something like the Authority of Councils and it gets shut down, you can have it come in with a +1/+1 counter if you can't get it with haste. And you don't have to pick either, one or the other. Turtle Lair. Target ninja or turtle can't be blocked this turn. For 3, that's not that great. Add 1 mana of any color, spend this mana to cast. Not a huge fan, especially for an uncommon. Slithering Cryptid. When this creature enters, create a mutagen token. Mechanized Ninja Cavalry. When this creature enters, create a 1/1 colorless robot artifact token. The red of this set very much seems to be based around the colorless artifacts. This creature can't be blocked if an artifact entered the battlefield under your control this turn. And for 1, you can sacrifice it and counter target spell that targets an artifact you control. Raphael's Technique comes in with Sneak. That's interesting. Each player may discard their hand and draw 7 new cards. So if you're going to lose something, you can return it to your hand And I'm pretty sure that'll actually trigger with before, or I mean after the discard. So if this is your last card, you can basically discard an empty hand and get 7 new cards plus the card that was going to die. I don't know. I can see how that could be mean. Or if that works how I think it does. It is conditional use though, which means it has, yeah, limited uses. When this creature enters, return up to 1 target creature or food card from your graveyard to your hand. 5 to reanimate? Or it doesn't go to the battlefield. But you can pull creatures out or food. I was actually wondering what food there would be to pull. Assuming there's something in the set that works well with. At the beginning of your end step, if a permanent left the battlefield under your control this turn, put a +1/+1 counter on Michelangelo. Kree, Future of the Foot. As white-black. Whenever Kari deals combat damage to a player, return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. I kind of like that. So if she gets damaged through, you start to pull your creatures back out of your graveyard. If her sneak cost was paid, instead return that to the battlefield. So if you bring her in as a surprise, I don't know. Choose one or both. Red or white. Exile target creature you control, then return it to the battlefield under its owner's control. So that works as if they try to hit you with something big. And you can basically just block it with something, return it to your hand. Or it comes back to the battlefield. Just so you can declare the defender, exile it, and it'll come right back. And Go-Go Ninja deals damage equal to the greatest power of creatures you control to target creature and opponent controls. So it works both ways. And for 2. I kind of like that, and it's an uncommon nonetheless. Legendary creature as an ooze mutant. Mutagen. Man. Living ooze. Activated abilities of artifacts and tokens cost 1 less. When mutagen mana enters, create X mutagen tokens. Huh. So if you paid 4 to get them out, you'd get 2 counters that you can just pop out immediately. Either way, that got me... Yeah, it was only 1 common, 2 uncommons, and 1 rare, but with that, I am happy for the tokens and look forward to spending them in the future.